Welcome back, Magic Family. First off, I just want to say thank you for being here. Thank you for being you. And whatever it is that you're weathering right now, you can do it. As always, this is Magic Ministries. I am Nina Diedrich, the Magic Mom, and today we're going to be diving into this crazy energy that's been going on. This full moon that's coming in on the 9th is hitting hard. First, I have a couple of real quick announcements. I have switched the chat over to subscriber only mode. So unless you're subscribed to the channel, you will not be able to join us in the chat. And I have done that for a couple of very valuable reasons. One, I need to protect my own boundaries. And there's been a lot of porn bots popping up, and I don't want that shit on my feed. So subscriber only mode. Also, we're navigating a lot of other people's emotional garbage right now. And so I've decided to discontinue the donation only route as far as sessions with me go. We're going back to full price because I find that people are more respectful of my personal boundaries when they have to pay for it. It is what it is. I was trying to open up avenues for people who say they can't afford it. But that backfired on me hardcore, okay? And instead, I became an emotional dumping ground for people who do not respect my space or my time. Rant over. Hey, Tay, love your face. It's good to see you here. So that is what it is, and it's unfortunate, but I am not going to lower my energy to accommodate your bad attitudes or disrespect. It just is not going to happen. So we'll stay in subscriber only mode until I feel like I won't need to do that anymore. But that may not ever happen. All right, let's dive into the cards today, shall we? Because a lot of you are probably having to establish your own boundaries with people in your life. But remember, if you want to stay in a high vibration, you cannot lower your vibration to accommodate somebody else's. That's not how it works. You have to ask them to raise up their level. Otherwise, you're just kind of sabotaging your own personal growth by constantly lowering yourself back into a place where you didn't want to go to begin with, you know? We're going to actually stick with a lot of the nature cards today. I'm going to use the Earth Magic deck by Stephen D. Farmer, the Nature's Whisper Oracle cards by Angela Hartfield. These are illustrated by Josephine Wall, and she just has amazing art. And I'm also going to use the Universe Has Your Back deck by Gabrielle Bernstein. If you have not read the book that goes along with these cards, great read. We actually did that one here on the channel years and years ago. Those videos aren't available anymore, but it was a great read with me session. Also, as far as the Conversations with God series goes, I will be continuing that coming up on Monday. I just have a lot of things going on right now, and pulling 2 live streams a day was just kind of sapping me of what little energy I do have. All right, let's get this out of the way. We're going to start with Stephen D. Farmer's deck. I may or may not read out of the book, probably not. But let's just get a general overview about how we can better help each other navigate this without also jeopardizing our own personal growth in the process. All right, we got 3. Nice. We'll go bottom to the top. And our first card is the Communion card, the Eagle card. We have to be willing to rise above it and see things for what they actually are without the emotional aspects involved, right? An eagle really is best at this. Um, Eagle is like the king of rising above everything and seeing everything from the big picture. And so you really want to commune with that energy right now as you're trying to navigate your own emotional baggage and the emotional baggage of other people as well, because you don't want to be picking that up. Okay. It's their job to deal with their own personal baggage, and we need to stop collecting it for other people. That's part of boundaries, right? And in that we find the synergy, right, with the Green Man card. Get out into nature, make sure you're getting grounded, move your body. And in that way, you'll move that energy out and away from you too, as well. And you'll pick it up a lot less from other people. And when you do pick it up, make sure you're washing it off, okay? Purification is super important right now. So make sure you are energetically and physically purifying yourself, your surroundings, and your mental and emotional states too, as well, in whatever way works best for you. Salt baths, getting into the ocean is also a really great way. Although a lot of you live in places that have colder climates and you don't necessarily want to do that right now. It's like 80 degrees if we walk into the ocean here, which is awesome, but uh, I'm not a huge ocean fan, so I'll stick with my salt bath. All right, we're going to read the synergy card just because I feel like there is a reminder for everyone in that Green Man card. And remember, this is also about finding this energy and balance in yourself too, as well, inside your own soul. Good morning, Kiki. Yeah, that's a great way to find synergy too. Yoga. Okay, so it says that the Green Man is Earth's vegetation personified. Okay. Although he has many variations, this card depicts a more subtle and embedded presence, right? Unless you're really looking, you won't really find where he is. In other portrayals, he resembles the face of a man covered in green foliage, as branches and vines sprout from every direction. There exists some form of Green Man throughout history and in a myriad of cultures throughout the world. Often a symbol for the rebirth of life in springtime, he's also been associated with the Lord of the Wildwood. As a representative of the plant kingdom, Green Man reminds us of the incredible synergy required for Gaia to maintain her delicate and dynamic balance among the various beings on the planet. Synergy is the interaction and cooperation of two or more elements that produce a combined effect greater than the sum of their separate efforts. We witness this in the complex and cooperative interaction between plants, humans, and animals. For instance, fruit trees propagate by being eaten by an animal that then deposits it back into the earth after digestion. As a new plant grows, bees pollinate the flowers, and the cycle begins once again in nature's simple yet remarkable synergy. The reminder of this card says that you have the advantage of an incredible synergy at this time. A flow of life is guiding you, where things just seem to fall into place as you move about your business. You are in a mutually cooperative interaction with spirit as your will is aligned with the will of spirit, and your mission is congruent with your sense of purpose. When this is happening, there is a synergy, a way that your life force is continually coming into balance with the forces of nature. There's also a synergy between your spiritual awareness and your personal self or ego. So be aware of the various idiosyncrasies of your ego and do not take any of them too seriously. Know that your higher self is always looking out for your best interests. In this cycle, tune into that guidance, however it shows up, and you will find that you move through life with greater ease due to a synergistic balance of forces expressing themselves as you, right? And that's why I say it's very important to not be taking on other people's personal baggage. Okay. It is not your job to do it for them. However, you can hold space while they do it for themselves. But if you're getting a lot of pushback for it and a lot of negative energy, that means that person is not yet ready to follow through on that. And we have to let them stay where they are. You cannot drag someone up to the next level who's not willing to release those things that are no longer good for them. It is what it is, and it's unfortunate. And I'm having to watch it a lot in people that I love very, very much. But I have to remove myself from that because I cannot go back to that place again. I already leveled up from there, and I refuse to lower my vibration to accommodate somebody who's not willing to do the work and rise up to meet me. And hopefully you'll remember that too when you're being triggered into that as well, because ultimately that is what this energy is all about. It's a test. Are you ready to level up yet again by remembering that it's not your job to fix someone else? It's your job to heal yourself so that you don't feel it's necessary to fix everyone else. Yes, sometimes it is important to be strong for people around us, but we cannot do that by lowering our vibration to meet them where they are. We have to hold that light up and show them there is a way out. And when you lower yourself to enter into their darkness, you're basically putting your light under a bushel, and then you both have to find your way out again. And that's not how this is supposed to work. So my thoughts and my prayers are with you and your community, and I'm sending as much loving energy as I possibly can to help all of you. All right, let's get a Nature's Whisper card and see where she wants to go with this as well, or if there's anything to add. But yeah, I've been called a lot of mean and nasty things over the last couple days, and I realized that negative energy is just trying to trigger me and cross my boundaries, and I can't allow that to happen, no matter how much someone says they love me or I love them, right? And that's how we open the way for infinite blessings. The 17th card. This is an 8. This is about us being stable and remembering our own personal prosperity. Okay. We are abundance. There is no lack, right? And fear is false evidence appearing real. So if what you're seeing around you is fear, remember that you are love, and it flows to you and through you to those who are around you. But if you cannot maintain that vibration, then, well, it flows to you and then gets stuck. And in that way, you can't pass it on to anyone else because you're disconnected from source yourself. So make sure you are open to the infinite blessings all around you. It is opening many, many really awesome doors. In fact, I just got an internship offer from Disney World in Orlando, and although I won't take it because it means I'll have to go to Orlando for 6 months, it was pretty awesome to be offered that opportunity, even though it's not something that I'm interested in. But I thought it was kind of cool. Let's get one more out of here. And that's the thing with Source, is it's going to keep offering you things until you find something that does click with you, right? its job is to just continue to open doors. It's our job to decide which one we want to open. That's why we have free will and why we get all the options. You just have to stay open to that energy and show your support to those around you. And sometimes the best way you can do that is by maintaining a little bit of a distance and continuing to shed that light. Eventually, they'll find you again, right? But first, they must find themselves. But we can still love them and pray for them while they're doing it, right? I love these cards. They're beautiful. And it's not lost on me that it is a 40. Again, a card of stability. So make sure you are staying stable in your energetic environment, maintaining your vibration, your synergy, right? Okay, let's get a few reminders cards from The Universe Has Your Back deck. Exactly. You never know who's going to open that door and walk into your life and maybe have some super awesome offer that you can't refuse. Remember, oneness is our true nature. So when you are maintaining your vibration, you also help to raise the vibration of those around you just by being who and what you are. So if you're getting sucked into other people's control dramas, you're not being who you are, right? So that's when you need to take a step back, breathe, get recentered in who and what you are and what you're doing here. We'll get 3 more, maybe. I don't know, we're going to take whatever's in my hand. Okay, I lied, we got 5 more. All right, this may be a lengthy message from The Universe Has Your Back deck, but remember that your vibes speak louder than your words. Again, can't make this shit up, guys. This is live. You're seeing it, okay? Oneness is your true nature. Your vibes speak louder than your words. And you always trust the direction of the universe and know that you are being guided. And for those of you who this is your guidance symbol, there she is, the dragonfly. A reminder from our ancestors that we are love. Oh, Angel, I love you. I've been worried. I'm glad you're back. And remember that attack, pain, fear, judgment, and any form of separation are merely calls for help, right? And that is a fact. So those who are being triggered by you are really just triggering themselves. Remember that. Joy is the ultimate creator. And this is the space we want to be creating our new existence from, right? We don't want to sink back into fear because that is not where we are going, okay? That is false evidence. We don't want to go there, okay? You are joy. You are happiness. It is your birthright. And there's nothing you have to do in order to receive that because it's what you are, okay? And our last one, we're going to do whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness. And that means maintaining your boundaries, your personal truth, and being the love and light that you are. Good. I'm glad. And yeah, definitely. You're not the only one going through it. A lot of us are in our own ways. But remember to maintain your boundaries, maintain your truth, and know what you are. Okay. All right. Let's Let's get a Sacred Path Oracle card. Actually, I don't know if these are necessarily called an Oracle card, but we're all going to get through it. We're all going to get through it together because we are love, right? So yeah, we will dive back into conversations with God again, starting on Monday. Even though I know it's the full moon, I feel a lot of this energy is going to be passed by then. At least for those of us who are on this level. We may be watching other people go through it though. So just get really solid about where you are, okay? And if it means you have to retreat a little bit, so be it. That's what the Moon Lodge is for, right, ladies? And for those of you masculines who are in touch with that feminine side, sometimes we need to make that little bit of a retreat, okay? Because right now it is about reaching that synergistic balance between those two sides in ourselves and not requiring that energy from another. All right, Sundance. Sometimes it's going to mean a little bit of sacrificial time, right? I love the meaning behind this Sundance, right? The men do this dance for women once a year, okay? The shedding of their blood and their pain as a way of atonement for the fact that that women have to do this once a month, and in being the portals for life as well, right? It's freaking amazing. I love this one. And another time we may go through this in the book too. This too shall pass, my loves. This too shall pass. Keep that in mind. Focus on the good things around you, and more good things will happen around you as well. Okay. Smoke signals. Intention. What is your intention in all of this? This is the 5. This is about change, and it's about changing your mental state. Okay. Raise that vibration up. It doesn't matter how you have to do it, but get it up there and keep it up there. Figure out what that intention is and stay solid in it. Mark those boundaries and do not let anything cross them, no matter what it is or who. We're going to get 2 more. I'm pretty sure it just handed me. It did not. All right. Apparently, the universe is backwards today, and 2 means 5. So 5 is what we get. Rites of passage. Again, change. But this is the 3, reminding you that you are the architect of that change. You are the creator. No one is doing this to you, but for you. The thunder beings, right? Are you using that usable energy that you have access to in the right way? Are you directing it where it needs to go? Or are you letting it direct you? There's a difference. Fire medicine. Find your passion again and do whatever it takes. You fucking run toward it as fast as you can go. Again, the 3. You are the creator. You are sourcing, godding, however you want to discuss it in any way, right? But you are the author of your own story. So what's your next chapter going to look like? The field of plenty. Abundance. Ideas. Your needs manifest. Okay? This is about us calling into our reality that which we choose. The 38 on 11. What do you wish, Magic Tribe? Another 11 in a row. 11, 11. Expansion. You are the awakening. You're not being awakened. You are the awakener. Tell that story. Tell it loud. Be the love that you are. And shed that light all over the place wherever you go. But don't get sucked back into a state based on fear. Okay? That's all she wrote for today, my loves. We're 25 minutes in. I'm not sure how this happened so far, but indeed. I love each and every one of you. And I'm going to be here holding that light up while I'm navigating my own darkness as well. But thank you to those of you who have shown me where my boundaries are. I appreciate the reminder. So, my friends, until next time, may favor follow you wherever you go, as does my love. Be good. Be good at it. And remember, everything is always working out for you. All your wants and needs are met above and beyond your greatest expectation. Always, in all ways. Because you are safe. You are loved. And you are prosperous beyond measure. I'll see all of you again tomorrow morning at 8:15 a.m. when we all commune again. And remember, if you're not a subscriber, you will no longer be allowed to enter the chat. There's my boundary. I love you. See you soon.